What's up? Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Noisy Sauce here. Here, going to be making you a fresh beat from scratch. Today I'm going to be doing a Kanye West type beat. He's just dropped recently his Jesus is King album, which I'm not a very religious person, so the lyrical content doesn't jive with me that well, but the music on it is fire, as you to always expect from Kanye. So I've been listening to that, been getting some inspiration from a lot of the Kanye West music, and I'm going to take a few different elements from that as well as some of his older stuff and kind of come up with something that I think would sound like it would fit on a Kanye West album. So first thing I want to go with, I didn't come up with any chords or anything. This is just going from scratch, but I know that I want to start with a organ sound. And I've got my organ in my template here. I'm going to find a real, I don't know how to explain it, like a big churchy organ. Yeah, I think I need to go down an octave. Nope. It's got to be something like rare. That's no good. Something like chilling and I don't know. There's something about Kanye's. That's kind of cool. I like that one. Psychedelic Church. Yeah, I like that one. See if there's I'm going to check a couple of other ones. I'm mostly going by the name of the presets. I'm going to go with that Psychedelic Church. That sounds sick. And I'm just going to now mess with it a little bit. I think this high note. That's cool. The only thing that's kind of worrying me about that sound is that it's got this real low note. I don't know where that's coming from. I think it might be one of the effects on the actual plugin. See what's going on here. Effects. It's got this analog delay. It might be the rotary speaker giving us some sound in the background there. Nope. Analog delay. Nope. Reverb. Combination of them all. Yes. All right. So each bit of analog interference is kind of adding this real low and stuff. So I'm just going to pull that out. All right. Because that's going to get in the way of our kicks and stuff later. You might not be able to hear it because it's pretty. It's going to be pretty low there. What's up? Yay in the house. Yeah, man. All right. Now I'm going to come up with a chord progression that kind of fits this vibe that I'm going for. Don't really know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm just going to play around with some chords until I find something that don't like that where that's starting, so I'm gonna just put that down. Oh man, that low end is brutal. I'm just gonna take some of the lows out of this. This is too much. It's hectic. Pull out completely some of that low end. That's kind of cool. All right, let's. I'm going to slow this down too and play it a little bit quicker. So let's get rid of that. All right, that's kind of cool. Let's have a recording. Looks a bit trash. All right, let's have a listen to that. We're going to have to do a bit of quantizing because my playing sucks. That's cool. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Just that last note has got to come back and get dragged out a bit. Cool. Something happened there. I just got to edit the sustain pedal. It's the problem with doing you're in sustain. So there's no gaps in the chords. I want this to be like pretty seamless, which I was for most of it. There's just like one chord there that I kind of fucked up. That's cool. Cool. Apologies for the rain out there. It is pouring. Actually, I think it's hailing. So yeah, it is hailing, which is weird because it's almost summer here. But so if you hear, it's hard to hear because of the rain. I apologize. You'll be able to hear the beat later. Um, Still quite a bit of low end, so I'm just going to pull out even more of the low end of this organ, which is kind of crazy. All right, actually, instead of doing a low cut, I think I'm going to do a low shelf and just pull out like. All right, cool. Got a pretty cool sound happening here. I do kind of want to mess with it. Actually, I don't really want to mess with it. I'm digging that sound. There's a good vibe to it. I dig the chord progression so far. Might even throw some low notes in there, but I'll do that on another version of it. Yeah, I'm going to make a second organ. I'm just going to do bass notes on this one. So. Actually, no. I'm gonna get rid of that. Don't like it. I think a bass instrument's gonna work better for that. I think the organ's a little bit too messy. Anyway, I'm happy with that organ. Let's start putting some drums in. All right, I like those two together. I like that snare with that clap. Bit of a simple one, but we're going to enhance it a little bit later. So I'm just going to drop the snare. Look at that. Beautiful. Quantize that. And what I want to do is kind of work on the reverb of this one a little bit, because I don't want this to be just a standard reverb that I normally use, which is the chrome reverb. I'm going to go with a plate via the Liquid Sonics Lustrous plates. And one other thing I want to do is just before the reverb, I want to throw a distortion. Now, this is going to sound a little bit weird, but like I kind of want to like mess up the sound before it hits the reverb, so it's kind of like a bit messed up. Trying to decide what I want to use for that. I think I'm going to start with the one knob distortion. That's my go-to. See how that sounds. Not feeling that. Might try Bit Crusher. Get some downsampling happening. Other thing before I move too quickly, I do want to take out some of the high end of this snare drum, snare and clap sample. I don't like too much highs, so I'm just going to just shelve. That'll leave me able to pull a little bit more high end back into the reverb of that channel, which I took out before. It's got a good reverb sound to it. Just adding a kick drum in now. Not a very standard kick pattern, but that is kind of Kanye's way. So I hadn't never tried something like that before, but I really dig it. I'm gonna change up the sound because I'm not vibing with that. Oh, that's fat. Let's use that. Nah, too clicky. Digging that. That's cool. These I'm going to run as 8th-note triplets, and same with these guys. I sped this up quite a bit by about 10 BPM, just vibe more with that speed. So yeah, got a bit of a cymbal run going there. Really simple cymbals, a bit of an open hat, bit of a closed hat. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, that's not. There we go. That's cool. We're digging where this sound is going now, so I'm going to leave the drums there for now and move on to synth arpeggio. So this is something I kind of want to put in a little bit later on in the track. Is this? Wow. Not that. I'll figure it out. But I kind of want to go with like a bit of one of those classic Kanye synth arpeggio things that he does. So I'm gonna find the ARP 2600. I don't even know what that is. I've never played with it before. So I'm gonna use it because why not? What? Huh. Hell yeah. God damn. What a keyboard. Sorry, I should really play with my stuff a little bit more. This thing is huge. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh. Alright, I don't like that sound, but oh god. This is awesome. Screw this, that's a track right there. actually, this is completely different to what I was thinking, but this might work. I mean, nah. I wanted so much for that to work, but it's not going to work. The problems. Mm. I think this synth might be a little bit too intense for what I want. I just wanted a simple arpeggio, man. So I think we're going to go back to basics and just go find like a nice synth sound. All right. Really simple. I'm gonna do a basic arpeggiator. Mm. All right, let's have a try of that. Let's go to notes. The other thing I'm going to do is bump up all of the velocities on this so that everything's just straight. I've just put some what they call the Mondo mod on this one as well, which changes frequency modulation, amplitude modulation, and also panning all at once. And so that kind of gives it a bit more of a like wacky sound and pans it around a bit as well. Just going to check my sustain pedal. I noticed it just dropped out there. Always have your sustain running up to the next note. You don't do anything else, do that. Hey, here we go. Alright, so I've taken the reverb off the initial instrument. I'm going to add another reverb onto the end. It's just a slight standard reverb, like a emulation of a digital unit. Next up, I'm going to add some bass to this track. Sometimes I use the Reactor Mini, but today I'm going to go with the Arturia Mini emulation. I want a mini emulation sound. There is a certain one that's called... Where is it? Oh no. That was weird. I thought there was one that was called Bass You'll Use. Maybe that was in the Arturia. Anyway, I like this bass. All right. Not sure if I like that one actually. Let's have a play around with a few other ones. I do like that bass, but not for this. Nope. Let's go with bass. Bass you'll use. That's the one. What's that last chord? It's me. This one was cool before. Yeah, not sure if I like it. I'm gonna see if I can go to something luckier, maybe. Let's try that one. Actually, that works. Is a tip: don't try and play over what you've already got. Cool. I like that. I don't know how Kanye this is right now, but I still feel like this would be something he would push out. I'm just kind of getting all my elements together right now, so bear with me. Love that single note piano thing. Of course, that's from, I know Runaway is like a big inspiration for that. I'm just going to throw a huge reverb on that, pump it up. And I'm also going to throw in a filter, get rid of some of that real high end stuff, don't need that. And finally, a delay. This is going to be real low in the mix, just kind of adding a bit of bounce to it. And do what I always do, throw the filters up, get rid of the analog processing, put the lo-fi on, throw it on ping pong, and have it as an 8th dot. I'll see how that sounds. That is sick. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Yo, thanks. Love getting comments. If you're watching, I know there's a couple of you watching, just hit us a comment. I'll turn around to yourself and see what you say. I appreciate it anytime you say something, so cheers. That is, I'm actually really happy with how that beat it sounds. Sounds really sick. Okay. Now, one last element I want to add in, and this probably won't make its appearance in the actual beat until towards the end, is the kind of tribal drums that we know and love from tracks like, well, the one that I'm, what's it called, the one off the new track, Salah, has a very sparse tribal drum sound. Black Skinhead has that awesome tribal drum beat. I think Kanye's really made good use of that tribal drum sound in hip-hop music, and I've used it in quite a few of my other beats after being influenced by him, so I'm going to also put it into this beat and see where we go with it. Yeah, tribal drums, everybody's best friend. So find one. Instruments. So There's Action Strikes by these kind of like more cinematic style. That's a loop straight up taken from the instrument. Now I'm going to duplicate that, and I'm going to have two different tribal drum tracks. The second one I'm going to use as single hits, because that's the ensemble version. So that does like those big long phrases, but I also just want to have a few I'm just going to move that one out of the way. And that's, so I want to have these two different types of beats. So sometimes it'll be kind of chill like this. And sometimes it'll be more hectic like this. I love it already. All right. I think we're pretty good with the amount of instruments in this beat. There's not, I don't really want to do any 808 stuff. Don't really want to use any tunes, hats or snares. I'm going to delete those channels. We've got the bass we need. Yeah, I'm just going to delete all the channels that I use. If I feel like I want to add something, I will add it later. So let's get into arranging this monstrosity into something usable. So the other thing I'm going to do a little bit different here than I normally do is I'm going to be a bit more progressive with how the arrangement is, because normally I follow like a straight intro, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus kind of thing. But this one I want to do a little bit more progressive, because that is, Kanye's music is usually quite progressive. I'm going to move all of this out to the back, and I'm going to add in parts at a time. And we'll end up with a sick beat. I'm going to start with just the organ, rocking the intro. Oh, nope. Drums are going to come in. One thing I got to do with this bass sound right now is filter out all of that high end and mid range, because I do not like that at all. It's got to be low and central. All right, from there, it's going to build it up a little bit more. done this all wrong. I had the piano running instead of the organ. Ah. Stupid. I didn't even notice. Alright, I feel like I've come in a little bit too strong with the tribal drums already. So instead what I'm going to do is put those same tribal drums in the start there and just edit the other ones to get rid of the extra upper sound and just keep that lower thump. Yeah, that's a bit better. Gonna have to come in with a third verse, I think. Going with a similar kind of start to the second verse. To the first verse would be beneficial for this one. I'm just gonna have the again, cut out the last bar there, and jump into a chorus. Oh, which I think it. Beautiful. I'm digging where this is going. It's pretty much done, actually. One thing I'm going to do is add my riser in at all of the chorus points, which I do pretty much on every song or beat, because this riser is fire, and to not include it on a track would just be not worth it, really. There and there, and then one more as that change. So now the intro. And that, my friends, is a track. So I'm just going to do a little bit of mastering here, a little bit of extra mixing, make sure all the frequencies work with each other. Cool. All right. That's about it. That's all I got time for. I'm pretty happy with how that beat's sounding. So I'm going to finish it up there. This track's called Miri. If you want to buy it, it's going to be out in about a month's time. But if you want to get it sooner, if you're feeling it, hit me up and I will sort you out earlier than that. I'm just going to play it through one more time, start to finish. I forgot to add my beat tag onto it. So I'm going to do that, then play it start to finish. And I'm going to take the phone for all you guys watching on Facebook and kind of just drag it around the screen a little bit and show you guys exactly what I've done in the mix. Open up the plugins and whatnot and just show you what's going on there. So just wait till I get my beat tag sorted. Most important thing. Otherwise, who knows who made this beat? Rolling some sauce on that beat, bitch. Oh. One bar too early. Rolling some sauce on that beat, bitch. All right, let's have a look at what we did. So, what's going on? Playing it from the beginning. I'm going to turn you around so you're not looking at me. You don't want to look at me, you want to look at this. All right, here we go. Rolling some sauce on that beat, bitch. All right, guys, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I hope you all had a good time. Give me some comments if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if there's things you'd like to see more of. If there's a beat type you want to see, hit me up. Until next time, have a good one, guys. Catch you later.